place where you can go, a place where good and evil meet in a battle for your soul. There's lots of people living there, stranded on an island in the sea. The questions that they face each day are the same for you and me. Treasure Cove, Treasure Cove, Treasure Cove.
Should I do right?
Should I do wrong? Who should I think of first?
Should I set my mind on treasure above or the treasure I find on earth?
Treasure Cove. Our heroes ask these questions in each new episode. Now it's time for the next adventure here in Treasure Cove. Treasure Cove, Treasure Cove, Treasure Cove.
Oh, where could that little dog gone? Oh, where could he be? With his tail cut short and his ears cut long. Oh, where could he be? Boy, oh, howdy. You are some rescue dog. Yes, sirree, Bob, you are. Why, the glow from your seagull poofer has led me clear out of that old volcano. And wowie zowie, would you look at that? I think I see the light of day shining around this big old rock here. If I can just push it out of the way, I think I'd finally be able to get out of this dirty old tunnel. Ooh, ooh.
We made it! Oh, wait till I tell the others that a seagull poop glowing dog told me to follow him to safety. Who knew that a dog would talk? Yes, you sure as shooting pigs in a thing can talk. And I'm glad I paid attention. Because now I'm out of that yucky volcano. You sure are! What's that you said? Watch where I'm going next time? Yes. Watch where you're going. That is good advice. Everybody told me that volcanoes are dangerous. I guess I should have listened. You should have listened. I listened to you when you started to talk. That's for sure. It's not every day that you see a talking dog that glows in the dark. That's for sure. That is for sure. Well, lead on, little doggy. I'm sure paying attention to you now.
Just look at this.
What?
My molecular matter transporter has been completely destroyed. This is all that's left.
What happened to it?
It appears that a rather large rock, dislodged by that last earthquake, fell on top of the MMT, smashing it flatter than a pancake.
Well, can't you fix it or something?
Personally, I see no use in fixing a rock.
No, I don't mean, can you fix the silly old rock? Can you fix the MMT?
Oh, yes. Theoretically, I suppose I could. Because I'm the one that constructed it in the first place.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, great. So, Professor, tell us, how long do you think it'll take for you to fix the MMT? Because, well, you know, my fans are eagerly awaiting my return.
Yes, I can
You know
download
that.
a new version of Windows on my
I hate to dampen your enthusiasm,
Oh?
but I'm afraid I have some rather bad news.
Oh, bad news.
No, bad news.
Bad news.
Never ending around here.
I know, I like good news. I don't like bad.
Even though I'm entirely capable of fixing the molecular matter transporter.
Yes.
It simply won't work without the transmogrifier.
The transmogrifier, the element which, according to my information manual, and I quote, is the single most essential components of the molecular matter transporter.
Precisely, which means these fixing instructions are completely useless.
Well, excuse me, Professor, but according to my information manual on page 624, and I quote, the preceding aforementioned fixing instructions for a molecular matter transporter are completely accurate, full, and easy to follow.
Yes, but I've tried everything
And
in
beyond
those...
that, there's even a cute little diagram right here. You see how it shows A goes into the B slot and then connects to the exponent of the D wire, which is then attached to the R, S, and V curly cube.
It's
Easy peasy.
Yes, the fixing instructions are quite clear.
Yeah, they are.
But unfortunately, that 13-ton boulder, which now resides where the MMT used to be, makes fixing it impossible.
Oh, whoopsie.
But Professor, can't you just build another transmogrifier thingamajiggy?
That, Esmeralda, is not possible.
Well, why not? You have the fixing instructions.
Uh-oh.
What?
According to my information manual,
Uh-oh.
again, the transmogrifier contains rare crystalline stalactites, which are found only in the submerged, frozen ice caves of southern Antarctica.
Quite right. The MMT won't work without the crystal. And we can't use the MMT to go to Antarctica to get the crystal because the MMT is broken.
Oh, dear, then what are we going to
Don't
do?
argue, Essie.
Oh.
No crystalline stalactites.
Oh,
No transmogrifier.
No.
No MMT.
oh,
That's what it says in the book.
dear. Well, then what are we going to do? And where is Mrs. Smotherton? She should be out here helping us solve this problem.
Well, I believe she said something about needing to bake some snickerdoodles. And unless my nose deceives me, which it never does, I would venture to say that's exactly what she's doing.
Well, snickerdoodles? Why would Mrs. Stifelman be baking snickerdoodles at a time like this?
Because they're good, maybe? Oh, I wonder if she needs help licking the bowl.
Oh.
Or maybe the spoon.
Wait, well, don't just stand there, Professor. Do something.
Excellent idea, Esmeralda. I shall do something at once.
Oh, good.
Tally-ho!
No, you can't. Oh, that man. Oh, woe is me.
Come on, Captain One-Eye Jackson! Come on, we're almost to camp!
Hold your seahorses now, especially me hat.
That's a nice looking hat. Well, we gotta get off the treasure cove now.
Why would I be wanting to go to the castle with his camp?
Well, you told me that you was feeling bad because you broke one of the 10 Commandments, and you broke one of the 10 Commandments, and you was feeling bad about it, and so God wants you to pay attention to what He's telling you to do and give that treasure back.
I don't mind telling you, I feel rather foolish after all the trouble I went through to steal it.
Ah, reminds me of something that my mammy used to say.
Your mama?
Yep.
What was it?
Well, she always used to say that you should always keep your focus on God and pay attention to what He's telling you to do. So, you gotta keep your focus on God.
Yes.
That if I pay attention to me conscience, then I'll be a happier sort of pirate.
That's right. Definitely happier.
Alrighty then. I'll be paying attention to me conscience. And I'll be giving the treasure back. But, wait. Does it mean I'll be richer too? I don't mind telling you I'll be rich if I can be rich.
Oh, maybe?
I'll give it back. I'll pay attention to me conscience. And if it doesn't work out, I can always steal it back later.
Did you just say something, Captain One-Eye Jackson?
No, it's you. It's right behind you.
Okay, let's see. Which way is him?
Don't let steal it. That way.
Oh, it's that way?
That way. You gotta be here. It's that way. Look that way. Look that way. Don't look that way. What are you guys doing?
No, this way. Can't this way.
No, it isn't.
Daisy! Daisy, where are you? Oh, where could she be? I hope she's okay from falling down that mountain. Sure feels like I've been looking for her forever. Night and day. Oh, it must have been weeks. I've got hair all over my face. Where is she at now? Oh, Daisy. You could have. You shouldn't have put the thing on your face. Well, Daisy. Oh, where's she at? Daisy! Daisy, where are you? Oh, Daisy. Oh.
We're being.
Oh, well, maybe I'll never find her.
Daisy not feeling so good.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Daisy, what? Oh, I found you. Oh, are you okay?
Oh, you be up.
Oh, I'm the captain.
Oh.
Did you hit your head?
Captain.
You have a traumatic brain injury? Oh, Daisy, come on. Let's get you some help. You guys, you need a doctor. You know any of your shaman that don't want you to throw you into the volcano? That'd be good. Oh, did you land on your belly too? Because it sure is swollen. I think you've got a traumatic brain injury. Come on, Daisy, let's get you some help.
Oh, boy, I tell you, there's nothing like baking cookies to put the fizz back in your faces. The art back in your arteries. The gum back in your gumption.
And the Snickers back in your doodles. Oh, I do love cookie dough, especially when it's snickery doodly o cookie dough.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're back. I don't understand why you've been in there all this time instead of helping me when we've got lost dogs and MMTs and broken, and I don't understand why you weren't out here helping me figure out our problem.
Esmeralda, are you sad?
Well, what's the matter, dear? I think I'm sad. Oh, I already told you. You should have been out here fixing all the problems that we have instead of being in there cooking snickerdoodles with us.
Well, Esmeralda, I understand why you're a little down in the dumps.
Yeah.
It's no fun to be left all alone when things aren't going your way. So I hope you'll forgive me for retiring to my kitchen to bake cookies and leaving you out here all alone like that.
I forgive you. Yummy, yummy.
Well, I suppose I'll forgive you, but I still don't understand why you left us.
Well, Esmeralda, with all the problems pressing in on us, losing our little dog Lancey, earthquakes, and broken MMTs, I just felt I had to spend some time alone with Jesus to fill up my soul with the light of his presence, sort of like a
spiritual timeout, if you know what I mean.
A spiritual time out?
Yes. It's like my Uncle Harry, the circuit riding preacher, used to say when he was traveling around in his 1926 Studebaker Roadster.
Oh, we used to have a 1926 Studebaker Roadster.
Yes, doing his preaching in the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, yes?
When his car started to chugging, he'd say to my Aunt Mabel, I think it's time to gas up the old gray mare. It's very difficult to serve others when you're running on empty.
Gas up the old gray mare? An empty car? I don't get it.
It's a figure of speech, dear.
Oh.
When you love the Lord with all your heart and with all your soul.
Okay, your soul.
And with all your strength.
And with all your strength.
Which I do.
Oh.
It's important to spend as much time with him as you can so you can hear what he has to say to you.
So that's what you were doing in the kitchen? You were spending time with Jesus, baking snickerdoodles?
Yes. And after spending time with him and paying attention.
Oh, to what he says.
Paying attention to what he told me, I'm far better equipped to serve others who are in need. Speaking of serving, which I most definitely was, would either of you two like a snickerdoodle?
I wouldn't mind if I do. Maybe 2 or 3. I'll just put a couple in my pocket for later.
Esmeralda?
No, thank you, Mrs. Snotherton. I'm really not very hungry.
Well, all right, dear. Maybe later.
Maybe.
I would like one. I would like one.
Esmeralda, you really do look like you could use a little snickerdoodle. Would you like one of mine? It's nice and warm because it's been in my pocket. It's a little fuzzy.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever done for me.
Daisy fell down the mountain. Help me out. She fell. She landed on her belly.
Captain! Captain!
What?
Captain! Oh, I must have a word with One-Eye Jackson. Don't worry, they're all friends.
Just come and do what you came here to do.
This is a waste of time. No one's paying attention to me. Oh, I'll not be suffering this humiliation.
Don't worry, Mr. One-Eye Jack. I'll get their attention. Hey guys, pay attention. Zippity-doo. Listen to me.
Stand back, man. You're flailing around like a sea monkey. Let me do it. Oh!
Zippity-doo, Mr. Captain One-Eye Jack, sir. That worked.
Maybe too well.
Zippity-doo. Well, now you have all their attention. So, everybody, give your attention to Captain One-Eye Jack, because he's got something to say. Go ahead, One-Eye Jack, sir. And God will help you do the things that you need to do.
It's about this treasure I stole from you.
Treasure? Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Conscience.
Oh,
It's
conscience.
telling me to be giving it back. So I guess that's what I'll be doing.
You mean you stole a treasure from us?
Were you paying attention? That's what I said.
Well, what is it?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Diamonds and rubies.
Is it a cute? It's a
Is it a ticket back to civilization?
wrong. Who should I think of first?
Should I set my mind on treasure above, or the treasure I find on earth?
Treasure Cove. Our heroes ask these questions in each new episode. We'll see you at the next adventure here in Treasure Cove.